Hello Fluffies! It's almost been 2 weeks since my last review of Discord, and in the meantime we had a lot of information about 1.7 that is coming this Thursday. So are you excited? It's called Picture Perfect. I hope that we are going to have soon an image about the theme and a super cool picture. But in the meantime, let's review everything that Chelsea said about 1.7 and about what did not really make the cut to 1.7, and I might be coming in 1.7.5 or 1.7.8. So things that were originally supposed to come in the next update that are not. And I still have a few more things that I found on the Discord that are less time sensitive that I'll add to the next Discord review and also to the next flower FAQ. Did you like this format of doing the flower and regular stuff separate? Let me know, because I think it's really useful, and I'm still planning to do more guides about flowers, but everything keeps changing every updates, so I'm not sure if it will be soon or not, or if I'll keep doing separate things about flower. Let me know. But let's dive into what is confirmed in 1.7. Announced in the Apple newsroom, beginning May 16th, each island region, I think biomes, will have new photo op areas. Players can invite multiple Sanrio friends to these snapshot spots for the best group photo, in addition to having the ability to change their outfits to get the perfect look. Free to all dressing is difficult because Sanrio has to approve all possible permutations, but there will be something. So apparently we cannot dress the visitors in every single options, but we'll see. Last time we saw that in an article, Chelsea said we'll have back accessories and face accessories, and she said we'll have wings and apparently sunglasses. Probably, I'm sure there will be something like that. Now heads up, it's been not even half of the month yet, but here's how it's changing. The giant egg will now give you an egg. Use them for the egg pen or those sweet decorative good items, but don't feel too stressed if you don't want to find them. There are always eggs available at the Rockadoodle game. And taking a photo with Nisitama-san will now give you 8 yolks. That's right, all your yolks in one convenient place. 2 more small quality of life improvements. Sprinkler hat to water entire patch. Players will be able to wear sprinkler hat themselves, water all flower in that flower patch. Photo saving option. When you go to save a photo, you will now have the option about where the photo is saved or shared to. And another heads up that Chelsea said, maybe don't co-post your plucked flowers for a few days before the update. I just recommend saving some of the plucked flower you think are prettiest. You can totally still compost seeds and plants. Chelsea said, I would have between 10 and 30 if I had to pull numbers out of thin air, definitely not a spreadsheet, if you want. And then she said, of the ones you think are pretty. So keep a lot of plucked flowers, I guess. But I don't have that many flowers. I honestly do not have between 10 and 30 plucked flowers. Usually I would travel everything, so I would not even reach 10, I think. We'll see. Maybe we'll have more time to acquire that later, I guess, if we want a head start. Not related with 1.5, but Chelsea officially said that she is expecting a baby and that she is pregnant. Congratulations, Chelsea! Jezebel asked for a flower plot filter on the map, and Chelsea said it is in 1.7. And then she said, here's a surprise just for you. There will be new ways to get gifts for Wish Me Mel. This is nice because the 2 and 3 gifts were only in the crane game, and it was so hard to get. I am not best friend with her yet. I think this week I should be it. So I did not have to struggle to get them yet. So I'm very happy if there will be something easier. I don't remember where she said that, but something that is coming in 1.7 is that the visitors will be wandering around. Behind the scene, I think we made it so there will be always 5 visitors wandering around at a time, trying to optimize for performance. Wandering meaning they'll be outside the cabin, and if they have any active routine, they'll be doing those. We want to add more things like this. We call them routines, and in general, we want to have more for both main cast members and visitors. Personally, I really want all of Cinema Roll friends to go visit his cozy spot, and I want to see Mimi go hang out with Hello Kitty in the cafe. Justice said milk is both closer and farther than you think. This is so interesting. And then she saw the design. So I think if she saw the design last week, it's not coming in 1.7, but whatever that means. Vera asked, is it possible to move the plant and torch to the side? We can never see what's happening at this flower plot. And Jessie said this is going live in 1.7, and you can see that the flower plot is actually much smaller. The torch is gone and the pole is more to the side, so we can see better. And so that hopefully will be something that we'll see more in other plots that are also an issue. And she also removed something on the character and said 1.7 spoiler, so this is probably a new crown or item or something like that. We are working on removing the obstruction in front of flower beds to the best of our ability. As far as camera angle outside, that's mostly for performance reason to prevent too much of the scenery from loading and causing crashing frame rate slowdowns. With cabins, we have more flexibility, and I know a UHD less option for photos has been discussed many times. Definitely something we want to have a setting for in the future. Aska SL 1982 asked, please let friend pick Snowsicle for us. And Jessie said on the fix list for sure. This is why I know this is one of the hardest to get resource. I never want to go back all the time to the top and having to go down. I think it takes like 4 different drops to go that's annoying. So I'm not sure if it means that it will be 1.7 or not though. So the egg pen will be disabled in 1.7 while we play the Rockadoodler game, so we don't activate it to go cooking by accident. We will have an in-game messaging system coming in 1.7, but it will be quite basic, and since we don't want to spam folks, most lower level dev communication will still happen on Discord. Announcement about bugs like the data loss or compensation issue will be messaged within the game, as will upcoming events. So I wonder if it's something different that we had before, like there was 3 slots. What's new? Maybe will be something different. Sarah Howard asked, what's changing in the update to make ombre easier? Chelsea said nothing. Obtaining pattern would be the same. Happens through fertilizing. The way that you make secondary colored pattern, double pattern, like double ombre, double trim, is changing to become more obvious and fruitful. By the way, Dino Socks said that they are the person who came up with the double ombre name, so thank you, Dino Socks. So now here are a few things that were maybe at some point announced for 1.7 that will not make it to 1.7. Okay, Avertotypes is not coming, just to disillusioned things quickly. The rest, however, so probably the backpacks and everything will be coming. Eggish Meave says, thank you for going over easy on us for now. And Chelsea said for a while, I think. We'll have a new flower in 1.8. Mostly I get overexcited because we have so many cool patterns we want to add to the game. But cool patterns are basically relegated to event flowers, so we've got to find the perfect event they match with. And in some cases it's like, oh, this would have been great for the Hugs and Hurt. Guess we'll see it in 9 months. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. First of all, we will not get new flowers in 1.7, thankfully. So I guess now I was almost able to get all the Eggwords colors in half of the months. I'm not exactly sure because I need to redo my sheet because I was busy last week. But that means that data and thistles, I'm almost at everything. So now I can clean everything and focus again on all the specific things that I don't have. So I think that the 1.7 6 weeks will be the that we all need like relaxation to get all the flowers that we need and everything to get settled. For 1.8, when we'll have more flowers. And she said event flowers and many cool patterns. So that means that every time there's a cool pattern, you can still transfer that to all your other flowers. And technically, like, if there's speckled eggworts, you can make speckled tulias, whatever. But remember that we'll have double pattern. So you'll be able to make double pattern of all the double combinations of all the tulias and everything else. So they're rendering the quantity of possible flower exponentially more at each update, and this is crazy. Last time I calculated is at the time we have now, if we can do all the double pattern that we have now already, that's already 17,000 flowers. And if you add more flowers and more patterns, each time you increase the odds. Oh my god, this is insane. Anyways, the only Arasatama said, and for my pony, and Jessie said the pony isn't until 1.8. It almost got caught, I had to fight. Thanks BMO for being willing to make it happen. So I thought it will be a lot further. So what's up with the pony 1.8? Yay! Jessie said apparently we can't change quantities, so only drop rate in the data. So what we're going to do is guarantee that players get 3 eggs plus whatever the loot table gives. However, since that's more than just data change, the feature lock for 1.7 is long past. It won't be able to go live until 1.7.5 or 1.8. So she is talking about the Rockadoodle Roundup that people were complaining that we don't have enough eggs and it's too much playing of this game. So they are giving 3 more eggs to each game on top of what we get already. And then she said we are revamping inventory and adding filter. It's a massive amount of work, so it may take an update or 2. In the meantime, we're trying to add quicker quality of life fixes, like having it remember what item you last selected. So I think they even said that for 1.5 or 1.6, the filters and things like that will be coming to the inventory, and we've seen that we have new tabs and things like that, but not exactly what they are wanted to do ultimately yet. So Percy said they're going to add the ability to fertilize by stack in 1.7 or more likely 1.7.5, and Jessie said as of today we sadly confirm it will not make 1.7. I let folks know as soon as I know more. So we wanted to be able to not have to do 1 flower per slot to only make 10 single things to compost to make fertilizer. So probably like if you have a whole stack of 12 flowers and another of 19 flowers next to it, you can put those 2 stacks and that will only take 2 of your inventory of the 10 slots, something like that. But it's not coming in 1.7. Jessie said, in reviewing the code underlying why some flowers spawn at advanced stage of growth, we decided to not fix it in 1.7 and we are now declaring it by design. So before they said that they will only have the flower start at seed each time that they spawn, and now we can have fully grown flowers spawn like we have before, and it's going to be not a bug anymore. That is actually a super cool not fix. Apparently, you have to have repeatedly invested in that area of a patch to make it happen. So we are now considering it a nice bonus for folks who are continually breeding, managing their flower. Okay, I can take it, thank you. Van Desu said, thank you, I'm struggling so much on these eggworts because I really want all 27 color before the event is over. Remember not to panic too much about the limited time, as there will be a thing to help in the future. It's currently scheduled for 2.0 and there's no 1.9, so it's not terribly far away, though still at the edge of soon. Apparently we don't need to rush that much because something is coming. To my calculation, 1.9 9 was going to be right after the 1-year anniversary in the like super early August. So I think that 2.0 will be in August. So in like the 2 next updates, there will be a feature that will help us with the past event flowers, something like that. And that was it for the quick review of everything that we know so far. I would say like this is Monday, and I would say it's 3 days before the update. Probably more will come in the meantime. If it's something critical, I would put it on my community tab as always. And I highly recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell notification for my channel, because I'm releasing daily videos, and also I'm making sure that you don't miss any important information about the game. So if you don't have time to look at the Discord, I have your back, and so you won't miss anything important. So stay tuned, and like always, I will stream the update on the morning of the release on Thursday for me. And also I want to mention that I heard you guys that you don't want to keep up with many long live streams and you prefer shorter Let's Play videos. While I was in Japan, I could not do big live streams, and my shorter Let's Play videos did well. So usually I will keep live streaming when there's a big event or a big new update to see everything and chat with you guys. And then usually there are quests that are in the next 4 to 6 days, daily quests that keep being updated daily. And so that I will keep doing, but only just that one quest as a shorter Let's Play to be mindful of your time. So that means that I will be streaming less often. So if you want to come up in my live streams, you need to be aware when they are, and they will be usually at the reset on the date of a new update or new event or something like that. So see you on Thursday.